Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, a Monday afternoon live stream. I am going to make some thumbnails, at least one, using Adobe Photoshop. And here's what's going on. I have a show scheduled for Saturday with the 5 Foolish Mortals. That's me. That's Charlie from the Disney Nerd Herders. That's Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. And Derek and Greg from D&G Explorers. And it will be the 4th of July. So we're going to have a 4th of July theme. Our show will be at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That means those guys on the West Coast are going to have to set their alarms to get up earlier. And so I'm going to make another thumbnail for the 5 Foolish Mortals with a 4th of July theme. The SureNut 60, you are first in the chat. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You are today's champion. Mar in Memphis, thank you for being here. And I'm sorry I was a couple minutes late. I was trying to get a couple things situated before I went live. But thank you for sticking it out and your patience. Welcome. Samantha Lowe, good to see you as well. Cynthia, thank you for being here. What are my hours? I am about less than 800 away now. It seems like just 2 weeks ago I was, I needed about 2,000 hours, and I am now with the help of everybody in the community, watching my playlists and letting those go. I am now less than 800 away, so I am guessing that I will get where I need to be in about a month, I hope. I guess it's on me because I've got to, I got to keep putting out content worth watching. Bill, MGM Family Travel, good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. So that's where I am currently right now. As you stare at me doing nothing, you can't tell what I'm doing. Let me call up Adobe Photoshop, which is, the 5 Foolish Mortals template. Yes, okay, there it is. Amy, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me call it up. Here it is, if I've done this correctly. There it is. That's Adobe Photoshop. This is not the most current version. I've mentioned this before, but it's the one I have on this computer. So what I'm going to do, let me move over so I don't have to. What else was I going to say about this? Okay, so this is the template I have created for myself whenever we do a 5 Foolish Mortals show. And you can see I have put our faces on the singing busts of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland and Disney World. So, and with every show, if it's a Christmas show, of course, I deck us out in Christmas stuff. And for the last show we did, I'll say this about it. It was the show we did was a get to know us theme, get to know you. And I didn't really know how to theme that thumbnail. So what I did was I took, I could only think of the song Getting to Know You from The King and I. So I took a screenshot from that movie and made it our background, which, whatever, it's fine. It's a thumbnail. But I found it to be too busy. I found that unless you know that movie and that song, nobody knows why on earth that was the thumbnail. But for a 4th of July show, I've got to imagine everybody's going to understand what's going on. So I have some ideas. So I've got to change the information on the page and then add some red, white, and blue, of course. So let's get into it. Let me go full screen so you can better see what's going on. Big Disney fan. Happy Monday to you. And Amy from AJC Magic TV. There's a couple of Amy's in here. Amy from AJC Magic TV and my sister Amy. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Cynthia, for doing that. Very kind of you. Sherry from Awesome Sunsets Travel. Happy Monday to you. Thanks for being here. Okay, so here's the 5 Foolish Mortals. It will be on Saturday, July 4th, or July 4th, depending on how you pronounce it. Where are my... On the right side of the screen, you can see I'm scrolling through all the different levels of Photoshop. So I've got our busts here, like mine, for example, that's the level there. So if I make that invisible, you can see that's the level for me. The one right above me, for example, is Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. So I've got to find the one where it's giving us the text, the information. Okay, so here it is. Here's the one for the bottom of the screen. It says on the D&G Explorers YouTube channel, but it won't be on the D&G Explorers YouTube channel. It'll be on the Pepper Tree Villa channel. So I've got to change that. So I'm just going to choose the text tool over here, click on it, and need to change that to Villa. That's right. Okay, and it fits on the screen, so that's wonderful. It is purple and green, and since this is a 4th of July show, I'm going to want to make this red, white, and blue, of course. So let's do that. And I guess make sure it looks all right. So I'm going to change the words Pepper Tree Villa to, I'll make that red. Let's see what it looks like. So I'll bring it down here, and up in this corner is the red I want. Okay. And the rest, I actually should have done this. That's all right. Again, I am by no means a Photoshop expert. I know some things. So if you're watching and you know more about Photoshop than I do, you're probably frustrated. But that's okay. Let's go back to it. I know how to do some things. Some people find this interesting. So, and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy creating the thumbnails. I now want to make this blue. I'll make these words blue. So I come up here, and if I knew the numeric values of the RGB, I'd do that, I suppose. But you can see as I go through this color picker, I can select the blue that I want. That's fine. I'm not a perfectionist. Go back here. I can see it. It's giving me this dropper, so I can just click on the blue I selected for the other words so they match. So now on the Pepper Tree Villa YouTube channel is red, white, and blue. And that's what I want. There it is. Okay, so next I need to change the time and date, which is right here on this level. So there it is. So it'll be Saturday, July 4th. I'll make that all caps so it stands out. And then it will not be at 5 p.m. Eastern. It'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern. And by the way, the music we're listening to is from the American Adventure Pavilion at Epcot. Enjoy. 11 a.m. Eastern, so that will be 8 a.m. Pacific. And yes, those guys did agree to that. Why they would want to get up so early on a Saturday, I do not. I'm kidding. That's, and it will be episode 7, I think. So I want to change that to 7. Let's make that blue as well. I'll make it the same blue as everything else for uniformity. Is that a word? Yeah, I think. Okay, so now the rest of the images on here are, of course, our busts and the words, the giant words, 5 foolish mortals. And I can change that as well. I do want to change that. I'm going to change it. It's this level here. To red, white, and blue, of course, in that order. Red, 5, foolish will be white, and mortals will be blue, I suppose. Why not? So let's do it. And I'll do each one separately. I'll take the same red. I'm going to have to change some things I can see. Okay, so 5. Foolish will be white, which will be there. And mortals will be the same blue I've already used a couple of times. Fantastic. All right, let me go full screen so you can just get an even better look here. But you can see the words are, something's just not right with them. So I got to figure out what I've done to this text to make that happen. So I'm guessing there's a glow or something on there. I can see on my levels there is an inner shadow, an inner glow, and an outer glow. What was I thinking? So let me click on that. Okay, see what happened already? It's become more crisp and clear, and I don't know why. That's the inner glow. The outer glow, I must have done these separately or something. That's better. I will say this, though. The blue of the word mortals on the black background, there's not a lot of contrast there, unlike the words at the bottom of the screen or the words episode number 7, where there is a white edge to it, so it pops more. So I may want to change that, but I do want to add a graphic or two to the background. So I'll do that before I make any more changes to the words. So let me call up some things. Let me move this over here so it doesn't cover the whole screen. I did get some images here. One of them was that of fireworks and another of the American flag, and I thought I could blend those images together. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to bring in one of these fireworks images, which is in my 5 Foolish Mortals thing. You got a little preview of, oh, that's very small. Very, very small. But let me try this. I don't want the whole image. I just want that. And I bring that into this. And you can see how small it is. So I can resize it, but its resolution is going to be awful. But maybe it doesn't need to be great. No, it does need to be great. This is way too small. Although, not as bad as I thought. If I blend this image with an American flag, for example, maybe it'll be all right. And I blur it so you can't quite see. I'm moving it down on my list of layers here. There, now it's behind everything. If that were a sharp enough image, I would use that on its own. But let me bring in an American flag image as well, and I'll see what that looks like when I blend them together. This is the one I was thinking of. Yes, I'm going to put crazy wigs on our busts there. Okay, so let me drag this into the image. And this is quite big. Let me see. All right. I need to resize this. So let me bring it down. I'm going to hit the shift key as I click and drag on one of the corners here. Something like that. Let me do it a little bit more to fill the whole frame. All right, enter. Okay, so now that covers up the fireworks, but if I come over here to where it says opacity, or opacity, tomato, tomato, and I bring that down, we should be able to see through it a bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I've got going on here? So I brought it down by half, so it is now half transparent. So we've got the whole frame covered in flag and fireworks at the top. But the fireworks, I can still tell that they're pixelated and not great. Although, again, if you know me, I'm not a perfectionist, and this might be all right. It's a thumbnail, for crying out loud. Jim, come on. Don't worry about it. I will say, though, now the date and time are there's not a lot of contrast here, or enough. And I would like to add more to it. So I may add an edge to those words so that they pop a little bit more, a little bit better. You can now see that the background isn't completely black, that there is a shadow and an edge around Five Foolish Mortal words. So that that's a little more apparent. There is another fireworks image. Let me make that invisible. So without the fireworks, that's what that looks like. With it, without, with. I do like the fireworks, but I don't know if I like that image. If I blur it, let's see. Let me highlight it in my layer panel. Come over here to filters. I've got blur and then this Gaussian blur. I think that's how you say that. Well, too much. So that's without much of a blur at all. See, and that's going to get rid of some of that pixelization, if that's a word. And you can see up here what's going on with the image. So again, with next to nothing, and if I bring in a bit of blur, it just blends it. It makes it look like it's perhaps in the distance, you know. I like that. But I wouldn't mind seeing what else is available to me as far as fireworks. So let me make that invisible. Let me bring in another image. Open. Let's see. Okay. So here's another one that will go full screen. Again, this is red, white, and blue fireworks with a blue background. Let me just bring it in. I don't know what this is going to look like. Again, this has gone behind the flag image, which is set at 50% opacity. Let me make this fill the frame. Like so. Good enough. Hit enter. So that's what that looks like. I actually don't mind it. I don't mind that. Mom, is that you? Welcome to the show. Expedition Greg, good to see you. Happy Monday. I know he's excited to be getting back to the parks, and he will be live streaming that. Good luck with that. Thank you for being here, Greg. Let me see what this is all about again. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So I've got two different fireworks on here. So there's that one and that one. Let me go back to the other one. The first one. Second one. First one. I do like that. I wish it were sharper. That's cool too. It's kind of crazy though. There's a lot going on there. I will make a decision later. I've got one more fireworks image that I can try. And it's this one. It's of a stadium. I don't know what kind of stadium that is, but this is a very large image. So if I bring in, let's say I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't want the stadium at all, but I'll highlight the fireworks in the sky and bring that in here. Resize. Hit shift as I drag so that the aspect is stays how I want it to. Okay, so there's that. There's a definite line there. I would have to do something about that. Let's see. Okay. No, I don't think I can use this or want to. I'm going to get rid of it. All right, so again, it'll be that, or I don't know. D&G Explorers, welcome to the show. I do not have a sound effect for you yet. One that we need to agree on. Oh, Greg says, I did get that message as well. Tried to get the AP annual pass holder previews, but they went out in minutes after they went live. I did get that message. I didn't even try. Yeah. I wish you were able to get there for that. I didn't even see what dates or whatever that was happening on, Greg. So, that would have been an interesting thing to be able to get into. Okay, let's now. Maybe I'll make the blue in Mortals lighter. Where is it? I got to go up here. There. Select my type tool. And here's the blue. If I make it a bit lighter. Let's see. I can't. I actually don't like that. I'm gonna. I'll keep it. I like it better than the darker, though. I'm gonna have to do something because now it really blends in there. I like that color blue because it more closely matches the flag in the background. I'll add an outer glow to these words. That's what I'll do. And outer glow, make it white. Like that. Makes it pop out more. That really does. I'll just do that. Again, I'm not a perfectionist. Before I do anything else, while I'm adding contrast to the text on the screen, let me add it to this. Not that. To the date and time. Let me add an outer glow to that as well. Normal. Let me make it. The text is white. I need to make this color of it darker. Let me make it the same blue as the words right above it. And then, no. Better, easier to read. Again, not a perfectionist. It's good enough for me. If I move that up so we're not covering anybody's bust there, that'll be good. All right. Now I have some silly... There's still a lot going on there, but I kind of like it. I can change the color of our busts to be more red, white, and or blue. For example, let's select Gregory. And again, I'm not a Photoshop expert, but I think if I can come up to Image and go to Adjustments, Hue, and Saturation, and this is where I think I can... Yeah, there it is. Now he's red. Purple. Now we need red. Lightness. No, I don't want that. Again, if you're just joining us, thank you. And we are listening to music from the American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot. Saturation. There we go. Let me change that. No, I want that to stay at 0. All right. Let's just see what that's like. Is that too much? Is he now blending in? The red does make him look like the devil. With there's already enough red going on. I think I'm not going to do that. There. Okay. I'll keep our busts the way they normally are. Let me move episode 7 here. I do have some silly things I can add to our busts. First one is this hat. Oh, no, can't use that hat right now. I could find another example. Frankly, I don't think this needs much of anything else. But let me just try one thing. Open. The powdered wig. Yes. Where's it going? Here we go. So if I were to add this to Derek, for example, let me zoom in so we can best see this. All right. Too much. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. There we go. Okay, so this is layer 6. I'll call it powdered wig. I'm going to resize it so it can fit. I'm going to hit shift so it, I guess maintaining aspect ratio wouldn't be that big a deal. So let me... if I do this... how about that? Good enough. Again, not a perfectionist. Let me zoom out a bit. I like it. Mar says, what if you make them gray like granite busts? Or like Mount Rushmore? What color is Mount Rushmore? I could try to make them gray. Gray, that an absence of that teal color that we have going on. That might be good, Mar. Thank you. I'll try it. Let me see what else. Oh, this rainbow wig. I would have to. What about this one? Just to be silly. If it's a PNG, yes, it's transparent. I don't have to delete anything. There it is. Wow, that's almost perfect size. I don't know if I want this, but what the heck? Oh, that part is... my issue is it's not going to work for me. But maybe it'll work for Ben. It's too much. It's obscuring too much. I don't want to cover us up like that necessarily. Let's see. Well, no, I don't really like it. I thought I'd try it though. We're gonna get rid of that. No. I'm gonna keep Derek's though, even if he's the only one with something going on. You know what? This is good enough. There's so much going on. I'm not gonna add any more props or anything. I will see what we look like if the busts are gray though. Back to Gregory. Adjustments. Hue. Oh, wait a minute. Can I just go grayscale? What if I go black and white? There it is. What is tint? I don't... Oh, look at that. No. How's that look? I'd like to brighten it up a bit. Let's see. There's some preset black and white. Lighter? Let me see. I like that. Maximum white. Oh, I like that. Mar recognizes the song being played. How about that? Well done. I might make them all founding fathers in powdered wigs. I could. That's the only powdered wig I have, though. So I could give us all the same wig. Maybe I will. Let me make... Oh, yeah, there we go. Maybe, let me make everybody granite, though. So Derek now. Black and white. We went to maximum white, did we not? Yes, we did. Okay. Then me. We will adjust that. Black and white. The preset was maximum white. What does maximum black look like? Too dark. Way too dark. Neutral density. What's the difference between this and maximum white? I don't see a difference. Infrared. No! Maximum white it is. Okay. And then we'll save Charlie for last because he has actually 2 parts to his image. So Ben is next. Actually, Ben's next on the layer list over there. What am I doing? Adjustments. Black and white. Maximum white. Okay. Now, Charlie, can I do both of his at the same time? I think I can. So if I select both layers, come over to image. No, it's not letting me. The adjustments are... I have to do them separately. So first we'll do his head. Image. What am I doing? Black and white. There we go. And then finally, his pedestal. Black and white. Why do I keep missing it? There it is. And finally, there it is. I like that. I do like that. Thank you, Mar. All right. Powdered wig now. There it is. So, will it even matter if we're all wearing the same wig? I doubt it. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't do this. Let me undo that. I'll just copy the one Derek has since I've already resized it a little bit. Powdered wig. Right-click. Duplicate layer. So I'll put powdered wig Ben. And then I will move the copy of it over here. Wow. Too low. I don't really have to resize that much at all. I might... No, how do I do this? If I put a wig on Charlie, it's going to obscure Ben, or maybe it'll be behind Ben. We'll see. I'll save that for last. Powdered wig. Duplicate layer. I'll make this Gregory's. All right. So if If I move this here, I do need to resize it a bit. Whoa. What if I do this? If I drag it down a little bit more. Just to see what that looks like. No. It doesn't matter if I see Greg's hairline underneath it, right? Everybody knows there's a wig. Right? Let me just stretch it horizontally a bit more. Too much. That didn't do anything, did it? Let me zoom in. There we go. Right there. What if, actually, just to make it look a little different, if I reversed it? So if I go to image, adjustments, no, not adjustments, image rotation, flip it horizontally. I just did the wrong thing. I don't want that. I flipped the whole thing. I just want to flip that image. Okay, so image. What am I missing here? I don't want to flip the whole thing. Image rotation. Wait a minute. Where is this? This is somewhere else. I can't remember. Select. It's around here. Layer. Okay. Layer. Wait a minute. If I resize it and I just do this, that's what I want. I'll just do it like that. Okay. Move it back. I'll have to rotate it now. Image rotation. Hang on. No. It's not what I want. Right here. I can just do it here. Okay. Move it down a little bit. Still needs to rotate. Still needs to rotate. Or like that. So if I move it here. Now it doesn't need to be so wide. Like that. Yeah, that'll do. All right, one for me. Okay. Lining it up. My hair's too tall back there. What's the solution here without... I don't want to... Okay, here's what I'll do. Let me go back to my bust there. I'm going to duplicate that. I will then erase. Let me get rid of the wig for a moment. I will then erase the hair on my head. How about that? Eraser too large. There we go. Perfect. Look what a stylist I am. Okay. Let's bring the wig back. Perfect. Or perfect enough. Whatever. What if we didn't see my hair underneath it? Let me do this. Where's the tool? I want the smudge tool. Yes. All right, too large. The smudge tool is going to take an existing portion of the image and smudge it. So I'm going to take this tool, put it on my forehead, drag it up, and I'm dragging the forehead, the color from my forehead, and I'm covering up my hair there. I kind of like it. Okay, so if I get rid of the wig, that's what I look like underneath. So that's cool. I guess I could do the same thing to Greg. I think I want to. That was easy and fun. Gregory, let's duplicate that. Duplicate layer. Yes. I will get rid of that. All right, let's do this. I'm just dragging from the forehead, going straight up. That's making me laugh a little bit. That's silly. That's silly to me. Again, let me show you the difference now from what I just did. Let me show you before and after. I like it. What if I were an expert in Photoshop? What could I do? Amazing. Amazing. All right. So finally, Charlie, let's powdered wig, duplicate that. This will be Charlie's. Let me zoom out so I can see everything. The duplicate of the powdered wig is still over here. I'm going to reverse this like I did with Gregory's. And certainly we'll need to rotate it. I'm just eyeballing it here. Then it's got to come over here. That's actually not obscuring Ben as much as I thought it would, but I can make it smaller. I can do the same thing with Charlie's. Let me just try to move it down a bit. There, now it's not obscuring Ben's wig at all anyway. A little bit of his shoulder, but that's fine. Let's right there, perhaps. Let me zoom in so I can better see it. Let me stretch it a little bit. That way. Move it. That's good. I'm not obscuring Ben at all. This works. This is going to work well. Well, no. Hang on. More like that. Let's see the whole image. There it is. This will do. I'm happy with this. Add some eagles and tanks to make it very American. I've already got so much going on here. I thought about an eagle. I didn't have time to get everything. I thought one of us could be the Statue of Liberty. I mean, we're already a sculpture of sorts here. I thought one of us could be the Statue of Liberty. I thought at one time that we could be the faces on Mount Rushmore, +1. But this is good. It's a thumbnail. You know what I mean? It's for a live stream on Saturday. So I think this will do. I'm going to save this. Does the word foolish? I think it's fine. It's fine. Episode 7. The time and date are correct on the Pepper Tree Villa YouTube channel. That's correct. Let's save this now. It is... save it as a JPEG. I'm going to... You can see the other ones I've saved in the past. There's the most recent one. I'll just use that. So this will be called 5 Foolish July 4. Okay. Was there something else I was going to do? I don't recall. Let me see what else I had. Open. USA. Oh, I had these little flags. What if... Oh, there's already so much going on. I have 7 minutes. I wanted this to go an hour, so I have 7 minutes. Let me bring this in and see where I can put these. Hang on. I think I lost it. Oh, it didn't let me. It's a different... hang on. Let me get rid of everything else. Let me try to drag that again. And it's... Okay, I see what's going on. That was an image with an indexed color, and I'm working RGB, red, green, blue. I need to change the image mode to RGB. Now. Could not... Oh, okay. Layers locked. All right, hang on. What do I need to do? If I now save this as... No. Hang on. Let me think. Let me just... highlight the background. No, I can't do it. Because I have the flagpoles also there. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Deselect all. Let me zoom in so you can better see what I'm working with here. Let me try grabbing all of the flag and the flagpole. No. No. Deselect. See, it dragged the background too. Oh, look at that. It's between two layers there. Down here. Frankly, I don't think I need these. I could separate the flags from the white background if I wanted to. Turns out I don't want to, so... where's my history? Okay. What else was in that? Just that hat I couldn't immediately use. I think we're good. Although, I say that. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome to the show. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs, happy anniversary to you. A barbecue pit, I see. I've been missing some of the chat here. Thanks for making it here, Matthew and Lauren. There was the adding an eagle and a tank. An eagle sounds... that might be funny if that were like a giant eagle with its wings spread behind us. Let me just look. Let me look to see what I can find here. A simple Google image search for a PNG image. Just see what comes up. All right, here's something. Oh, it's small. And come on. All right, so I did find something. Let me go back to StreamYard so I can see myself. Back to Photoshop. And now let's open up the eagle image. There it is. Pixel aspect ratio correction is for preview purposes only. Turn it off for maximum. That's okay. Okay. I see. It's small. So maybe I just put it over here or something. There it is. I like it. I'm going to keep it. Oh, is there any other square inch of this I could put something in? Another eagle? A different eagle? Let me see. What else is here? No, I'm not going to do that. Fireworks, eagle. We got a flag. We've got powdered wigs. Red, white, and blue. What else? What else? Let's see. Mar says to smudge Charlie's hair too. Okay, I'll do that. Let's do that. Where are my layers? Where'd my layers go? There they are. All right, let me go full screen so you can kind of see everything I'm dealing with here. Charlie is here. I want to duplicate his layer. And make that the only one visible. Let me make his wig invisible a little bit. No, I don't want to. I want to know. All right. Okay. Let me zoom in. I don't want to see Charlie's hairline under the wig. We're going to make him look like me and Greg. So I got rid of our hairlines. Here we go. Smudge Tool. Where did it go? There it is. All right. I'm just going to click and drag here. And let me make this tool a little bit smaller because I'd like to, he's got what he's doing with his expression, he's caused a little furrowing of his brow and lines on his forehead. I want to keep that if I can. So I just want to make the tool smaller. If I can. There's a lot of lines there now. So now what I've done there, now if I make my tool a little bit larger, and I'm just smudging the forehead image there. How about that? I like it. Thank you for your suggestions, Mar. This was awesome. I am going to save the new image now. Where is... I have been enjoying this music. Again, if you're just joining us, this music is from the American Adventure Pavilion in Epcot. So, let's see. Save as. I'm going to save it as a JPEG because that's how I roll. Where was the old one? Here it was. I'm going to overwrite that. Save. Yes, I want to replace it. I'm going to make it as high quality as possible, though I don't really need to for a web image like this. That's okay. And it is done. Everybody, we have just made a new thumbnail for our Saturday show, Five Foolish Mortals. A lot going on there. I'm happy with it, though. I have fun doing this, and I hope you have fun watching this. Thank you so much for being here. Mama is here. Mama Mouse, thank you so much for being here. We're wrapping things up. I just made this thumbnail for the Five Foolish Mortals show we're doing on Saturday. Again, everybody, it is myself, Charlie from Disney Nerd Herders, Derek and Greg from D&G Explorers, and Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. And that's the thumbnail we're going to use for that show. It'll be a 4th of July celebration. So we just made a thumbnail for it using Adobe Photoshop. Everybody, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I will see you tomorrow for my regular Tuesday night live stream. By the way, Mama Mouse, I received your parcel, your wonderful handmade card, and I did show it off on my show on here's the envelope for it. I did show it off on my show last Tuesday, but I don't know if you got to see that, so I want to thank you right now for sending it. It is amazing and awesome, and thank you so much for putting me on your mailing list or whatever you have going on. Thank you very much. Everybody, I will see you tomorrow for another Tuesday night live stream at 7:30 Eastern, right after Zippity Doodad and before Mouse Talk. Wednesday, I think I can make it onto the D&G Explorers show for their Wednesday night live stream. So, and that's another 4th of July celebration. And then again, Saturday, of course, Five Foolish Mortals. Everybody have a wonderful day. Ending broadcast. Thank you again. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day.